Centre Acuity, and the date today is Monday, the 20th of June. The market alert we're looking at this week is gold, and we're going to dive down into the technicals and also take a look at the news sentiment that we can see from our parent company, Acuity. So let's take a look, first of all, at the technicals. We'll dive down into there and really go through the time frames. So first of all, we'll look at the weekly chart. So this is the long-term price action that we've seen on gold, XAU USD. The impulsive move higher we saw from a low of 1,046 all the way up to a high of 2,075. From there, we saw a pullback, a nice correction back down to the 1680 level, and then we saw another retest of the all-time high. Price action has collapsed from there, posted a shooting star, and price action over that period of time, so we're talking about 12, 15 weeks, price action has moved lower and continues to be slightly bearish on the short term to medium term time frame. Now, last week's price action candle posted a bearish outside candle, which is pretty negative. We've not really seen any real movement this week, although we did post a 6-week high last week. We got up to 1879, which took out previous week's high of 1876 and the week before high of 1874. But at the end of the week, we basically closed at the lowest point we've seen in the last 5 weeks. So that's finishing the week on a negative projection. Now, on the daily chart, gives us a little bit more idea what's going on in the shorter term. We are in a bearish channel, so we can see this channel formed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points on the top side, 3 on the downside. So a nice channel we've got going on here, and we can see the rejection from Friday's movements, and price action has been capped. We've got a Fibonacci retracement built in there. We've seen the retracement take out the 61.8, and we have posted a higher low. So that looked positive for a couple of days last week, but we have stalled around the 21-day moving average. So still slightly on the back foot in terms of the daily chart. The 4-hour chart and the shorter term charts, however, look a little bit more promising. We've got a small bullish channel, although this could potentially be a bearish flag. This looks like just a corrective move higher. We can see the Ichimoku cloud price action moving above and below and really sort of being tossed around at the moment within a sort of like quite a limited price range. The hourly chart also, let's get rid of this on the right hand side. The hourly chart also shows signs of slightly bearish movement since we sort of like peaked out at that 1879 level. Sorry, 1859 was the high here. The 1879 was previous to that here. So we posted also a lower high. This channel continues lower, and in the last hour tried another attempt to get above the resistance, but failed. So posting a bit of a shooting star type candle on there. So slightly negative. The resistance above coming in the form of 1857, then 1879. Below the support really coming in around about the 1813 to 1815 level. Below that 1805, and really the sort of swing low that we saw on the 16th of May all the way down at 1787. Looking at the news sentiment analysis over the past month, we've seen really high percentages on the downside. We can see that we've seen 60 to 90% confidence in the sell-offs, in the news sentiment turning lower. We can see on the chart down here, the blue line is the sentiment, the white line is the price action. The most recent, today, we've posted a 60% confident in gold moving higher in the next 4 days, which obviously isn't as high as the negative readings we're seeing, but definitely something to be aware of. It seems like strength is being sold into on the shorter term timeframes, news sentiment picking up slightly, but the dollar strength seems to be dominating gold at the moment to the downside. So I hope that's been informative for you. Thanks for joining me, and look forward to seeing you next week on Market Alerts.